Men's T37 long jump. It's the opening round, and it's Evangelista Cardoso of Brazil. It's gone out well beyond 5 meters, up towards 6. Good championships for him so far. Zhang Guangzhou will be a man to watch in this, definitely. But Evangelista Cardoso, he's very, very solid on the track too, and solid in the runway there. Get him up into the medals for the time being. Silver in the 200 meters here, and our leader in the opening round of the long jump, 5:72. But now the reigning Asian, world and Paralympic champion, Zhang Guangzhou of China. Three golds in Incheon at the Asian Games. Gold in Doha and in Rio, and surely pole position here. Strong competitor. Its coordination impairment is normally the second strongest of the four. Didn't really use the board either, did he? Gave about 15 centimeters away. Won't matter, it'll be the lead, 6 meters 19. Yang of China in the shot put. China 1 and 2 in this right now. This being the F44. Getting it beyond 11 meters. 11:05 for Yang in the opening round, 11:07 in round 2. But Yang still leads. And it's Outsurik in the long jump for Poland. Use the board well, that's about 5.5. Put him in contention, definitely. It's quite tight. Below Zhang, it's half a meter dividing second and 8th. And maybe second and 9th shortly. Goes into the bronze medal position, 5 meters 60. Galeski of Germany in the women's shot again. 10 meters 17 in the opening round. Again, it's around 11 meters. They're congregating around that space. Frederica Galeski of Germany, 10:47, bronze medal position, having finished 4th in the discus here. Back to Evangelista Cardoso, second attempt in the long jump.
The man who picked up silver last year. What can he come up with at these championships? Well, it's over the 6 meter mark. Gets the white flag. This, of course, the coordination impairment category, so the run up to the jump there has to be timed perfectly because of the fact that sometimes they can take 2 shorter steps. He improves, 5:85 into a slight headwind. He's in silver medal position, the man from Brazil. Here's Zhang, the man in first position. 6.19, his second attempt. The reigning world and Paralympic champion. Well, that is big indeed. .619 was his first. He holds the world and championship record. That might be pushing it indeed. The championship record from 2015 in Doha, the world record last year in Rio. And he's broken his own championship record, 6:58. He's added.
The final of the men's 100 meters T38. The reigning world and Paralympic champion Hu Jianwen in this. The Pan Am champion Kyle Whitehouse. The former European champion Mikita Senik. And the former world and Paralympic champion for Australia, Evan O'Hanlon. Starting off with lane 2 for France, 9th in the 200 meters here, Dimitri Yuzvitsky. The reigning Pan Am champion for Canada, Kyle Whitehouse. In lane 4 for Australia, the 7 times world and 5 times Paralympic champion, Evan O'Hanlon. Won the 100 and the 200 here in 2012. In lane 5 for South Africa, the new 200 meters world champion, Diane Bass. In lane 6 for China, the reigning world and Paralympic champion, Hu Jianwen. In lane 7 for Brazil, silver in the 100 meters in Doha, bronze in the 100 meters in Rio, Edson Pinheiro. In lane 8 for China, silver in the long jump, both in Rio and here in London, Zhong Huanghao. And in lane 9 for Ukraine, the former European champion over 100, 200 and the long jump from 2014 in Swansea, Mikita Senik. So 4, actually 5 champions in this. Diane Boyce taking gold in the 200 meters here. O'Hanlon with 3 golds in Lyon in 2013 and 2 on this track in 2012. Hu, the world and Paralympic champion, Senik, who's been European champion in this, and Kyle Whitehouse, the Pan American champion. It's Yuzvitsky 2, Whitehouse 3, O'Hanlon 4, Bass 5, Hu 6, Pinheiro 7, Zhong 8, Senik 9, the final of the men's 100 meters. They get away well, they get away very well, and it's Hu and it's O'Hanlon. It's Evan O'Hanlon for Australia, it's Hu Jianwen for China. It's very tight, Hu and O'Hanlon! Oh, it's gone to a photo! That is so close! Maybe, Hu won it! And I mean Hu, H-U. But if O'Hanlon didn't get that, he couldn't have been any closer. That was so tight. Evan O'Hanlon's name has come up first. Evan O'Hanlon's given the gold. Hashtag beyond incredible. Evan O'Hanlon. Nobody else's name is up first. 2013. Reardon and Popov had a dead heat. That was as close to a dead heat as I've seen since then. It's still O'Hanlon's name on the scoreboard. It's a dead heat! It's a dead heat! O'Hanlon and Hu have been given exactly the same time. Down to the 1,000th, it is a dead heat. Who won that? They both won that. Hu Jianwen of China, Evan O'Hanlon of Australia. Look at that. We've got 2 champions in the 100 meters. Evan O'Hanlon, back from retirement. The world champion again. He retired after Rio. Look at this start here. Lanes 4 and 6. Hu off to a brilliant start, O'Hanlon likewise. Senik on the near side in lane 9. But O'Hanlon, who was a king on this track back in 2012, a man of fierce determination, of fierce passion, Hu pushing the world and Paralympic champion in lane 6 for China. But O'Hanlon wouldn't be denied. Hu slightly ahead of that stage, but O'Hanlon got back, he dived well, and they could not be divided. Edson Pinheiro moving it up in 3rd place. They've revised it. O'Hanlon gold outright, and Hu the silver. Both 11:07, and O'Hanlon has been given the gold on his own. That could not have been any tighter. Well, Evan O'Hanlon was in the commentary box with us 2 years ago, and now back in the track. He's the world champion. You saw on the big screen, it was a dead heat, but now, on his own, in his own right, the 100 metres champion is Evan O'Hanlon for Australia. Who, the silver for China, Edson Pinheiro, the bronze for Brazil.
Third round of the F44 shot put. Yang Yu of China. .11.48. Here's the mark to beat. She didn't do it. She remains second. Optrek of Poland in the long jump. T37, he likes that one. Lifetime best of 5.71 from Optrek was set this year. Oh, he loves it. And why wouldn't he? New lifetime best. 5.91 is second. Epperson of Australia. Bronze in the discus here in the F44 category. Talking of lifetime best, she set hers this year as well, 8.25. Not there though, 8.04. She's in sixth position, the lady who won bronze here in discus. Martina Simonova. Her debut was at the European Championships in Grosseto last year. She's currently in seventh position. This is her fifth attempt, 7.93, her best so far. Well, that looks all right. Lifetime best of 8.75. Right smile. Bow. Eden S of Norway. Lifetime best already set. This is her fifth attempt. She has some work to do though, if she's to get up into the medals. Needs around 11 metres. It won't be there. Eden S, a season best of 8.29. She's now fifth. Maria Kombrink, new area record of 9.61. She's in fourth position. That mark set with her fourth throw. This her fifth. Won't have enough though. You can see the 11-metre mark there. She needs to be up near that. So she'll stay in fourth position. Oh 8.72, 9.61 still her best throw.
So now the final of the men's 100 metres, T51. It features the reigning European, world and Paralympic champion, Peter Kennett. Four-time world champion, Edgar Navarro Sanchez there as well. Well, here he is, the Belgian, who's won the 100 and the 400. of the last 3 major championships and looking to make it 4 in a row. In lane 3 for Portugal, 6th in the Europeans last year, João Correa. The former European, World and Paralympic champion for Finland, Toni Piispanen, is in lane 4. For Algeria in lane 5, gold in the discus at London 2012. Mohamed Bakhral, he won bronze in the 100 as well. Lane 6, for Italy, the 6-time Paralympic and twice world champion, Alvisa Davide. Lane 7, for Portugal, bronze in the 400 metres here for Helder Mest. In lane 8, the former mayor of Nezahualcóyotl in Mexico, silver in the 200 here, 4 times world champion, Edgar Navarro Sanchez. And in lane 9 for Costa Rica, the 2004 200 metres Paralympic champion, Ernesto Fonseca. T51. The men's 100 metres. Kenin looking for his 4th consecutive 100, 400 golden double. Kenin in 2, Piispanen in 4, Fonseca 9. All live candidates. Well, away they go. Kenin in lane 2. Takes a while for the 51s to get going. It's Piispanen alongside. Kenin gliding through at the moment in 2. Looks as if he's going to pull it off. It's Piispanen in 2nd place. Bakhral moving over to 3rd. Kenin's going to take it. It's 21-11. Piispanen in 2nd place, Bakhral in 3rd, and Peter Kenin, the European, World and Paralympic champion, now over 100 and 400 metres. The 2nd World Championships in a row in which he's done that double. Piispanen getting the silver. He was the European champion over 100 and 400 in 2014. 2012 and 2013 he won the 100 metres titles, and Bakhral won the bronze. But Kenin in what is the most restricted of the wheelchair racing categories of the 50s, he's got the gold again. 21.10 the ratified time for this former rugby star international for Belgium. Well, away he got going. Piispanen in 2nd and Bakhral in 3rd. Mestre in 4th place at this stage. But what a starter was by Kenin in terms of the 51s. Piispanen trying to move up all the time. The man who's at one stage or another held all the major titles over 100 metres. But Kenin has that honour now. Bakhral moving up into 3rd place. But Kenin, again, would not be denied, the Belgian. And 51 Neve, it may be a very restricted category, but a very good, solid winning margin for him.
He proved what he was here to do, and that was to win gold.
Yeah, he's done it again. He's a fine athlete when it comes to the 51s. Kenin through to take the gold again for Belgium. So the T51 100 metres retained by Peter Kenin of Belgium, Piispanen the silver for Finland, and Bakhral the bronze for Algeria.
Simonova back to the women's shot put. F44, her last attempt. In 7th position. .857 puts her up 2 places to 5th. So here's Ness of Norway with her final one. A new season best set with her last attempt, 8:29. currently down in 6th. Looks around a similar mark. The Norwegian's broken it again. 8:34, 6th position. Combrink in 4th position. She's had a new African record of 9:61 with her earlier attempt. That was with her 4th. This one here, her final attempt. Needs a mighty amount of improvement. She'd need about 130 or so, 140 if she's to get up there into bronze. Doesn't happen. She'll finish in 4th position.
Well, she missed out earlier in the week, but Frederike Kaleski of Germany has got the bronze. Can she get more? 11:13 her mark, 11:48 for gold to break up the Chinese. Oh, it's beyond 11. It's a brilliant throw. It's certainly beyond 11, a good bit of a lot, but 11. And she's done it. She's in the gold medal position. Kaleski, 11:53 for Germany. She might have nabbed the gold. Yao and Yang still to throw. What timing? Yang Wei to go now. 11:32. She's in the bronze medal position, and she knows what she has to do to move up. But that won't do it. It won't be a China 1-2. It might be a China 2-3. A brilliant final throw by Kaleski.
The Germans have proved, even in able-bodied sport, they are strong throwers, and she's proved it again tonight.
Kaleski of Germany still leading without 11:53. And Yao, it's not going to be victory for her. German gold, Frederike Kaleski. Out of nowhere, Kaleski is the world champion. Agony for her, finishing 4th in the discus earlier in the week, but for the first time, Kaleski of the Eintracht Deutschberg club is a world champion. She's a youth coach with that club. She became a para-athlete 2 years ago. She was an able-bodied athlete up to the turn of the decade. Yao with the silver medal and Yang the bronze. Nico's here, he's already won gold, and now Frederike Kaleski has as well. 11:53. Wunderbar. What a finish. Kaleski, the gold for Germany. Yao Juan, the silver for China. Yang Wei, the bronze for China.
So the last of the track finals for the evening, the men's 400 metres T13 final. Mohamed Amgoun of Morocco, who won the world and championships record holder. Plus he's the Paralympic and world champion. Teodoro of Brazil doesn't start in 5. There he is, the man who holds both records. It was gold last year in Rio, gold in 2015 in Doha. Only bronze here though, 5 years ago. Londo Gutierrez of Cuba. 6th here over 200 metres for the man from Villa Clara. Nambala of Namibia. Silver here over 200 metres as he goes for gold over 400. Algeria's Mohamed Fouad Hamamou, bronze in 2016. Ran the heat of the 800 metres last night. So in lane 4, Al Gabirdi of Iraq, bronze 2014 Asian Para Games. Mashila of Namibia, the second of those African athletes from that country. He was 16th here in the 200 metres, won a gold over the distance at the 2014 Zone 6 Youth Games in Zimbabwe. There is Boa Baka. Silver already over 1,500 metres behind brother Abdelif. He won his heat of the 800 last night. We're running with them. His first major championships for this man, Rahali Amadi of Morocco. And a lifetime best of 48.98 set this year for the 24-year-old. So this is the least visually impaired of the T11 to 13 category. The man who goes from lane 9, Mohamed Amgoun of Morocco, holds both the world and championship records. The world record in Rio last year, the championship record in Doha 2 years ago. So lane 5, Teodoro is a non-starter, but they get away quickly. And it is the man who's looking to win this one, Mohamed Amgoun, who gets away very well indeed, coming down the back straight. It's currently Amgoun who leads on the inside there. It's Londo Gutierrez who's also doing well. They're sped right out at the moment. They're running still in their lanes as they went. It's Amgoun who leads as they go around with 200 metres to go. Less than that, also coming up well. It's the Algerian Hamamou in lane 6 who's moving around now. And on the far inside there, it's Rally Al-Mahadi who's making a run for it. But it is the reigning world and Paralympic champion who's coming down the home straight, Mohamed Amgoun of Morocco, who's going to go across and take the winning time there. Across the line he goes, 46.94. It's a new world record. He's broken his own world record, which he only set last year in Rio, 46.94. He's absolutely smashed it. 47.15 it was coming into it. 46.92 because he was running into a headwind. Nambala of Namibia has taken second. And it's Algeria's Hamamou who picks up the bronze medal. What a run. Mohamed Amgoun, he led from start to finish. Retains his world title. 46.92 seconds. A season best from Mbala with a silver medal run of 48.40. But I think that tells you how quick the man out in front was. Quite a difference indeed. You see the Moroccan as he goes around with 150 to go. He's got everyone covered for the first 250 metres of that race. They didn't really change positions from where they started. They all were running at a similar pace, but it's a rocket with 150 metres to go. He blasts around that bend. He leaves the rest behind him. And Mbala couldn't live with it.
And Zhang Guangzhou of China's a big challenger now. Silver in the 200 metres here, silver in the long jump in Rio from Sao Caetano. Certainly beyond 6 metres, 6 meters 10 in second place. F53 shot, round 2. Scott 7 of the United States. Our leader, remember, 3 throws in a row, 7.95. Got this out, it's beyond 8 meters. Eight meters 13. This is Azimi of Iran. In the interim, Mokhtari Amami has moved up for Iran, and that is bang on 8 meters, or as close as. And Azimi going into third place, 7.96. Bronze medal position for now, long way to go. So Mokhtari Amami, this is how he's gone into the gold medal position. His 6th and final throw, going out to 8 meters 35, and that a new area record. An Iranian record also. We still have 5 throws remaining. Mokhtari Amami is our leader. Coming on the night when Evan O'Hanlon became Australia's most successful para-athlete ever at the World Championships. All World Championships. So there you go, Niamh. He was one of our commentators last time. That's the future.
No pressure on you then, in the future.
Oh, I'll be fine,
Here comes Bertrand. Back in the long jump. He's a live candidate to move up. 5th place right now. 5 meters 64 is best.
We bring greatness out of people up here in this commentary box, Niamh. You'll be there. You'll be Ireland's most successful para-athlete of all time. Don't you worry.
I'll go for it. I'll give it a try, sure.
Bertrand in 5th place, won't improve. 5.64 he remains. Vladislav Zarabelny of Ukraine is currently in 6th. His final attempt, 5.62. Oh! Well, that's not far off the medals. That's not far off 6 meters. He gets a white flag. And out of nowhere, Zarabelny might be into the mix. 4th in the long jump in Rio. It's gone into the medals. It's gone into the bronze medal position, 5.95 from 6th to 3rd. So now the men's 200 meters, T44, the first round heat. Features the new 400 meters world champion for Greece, Michael Saitis. Ronald Hertog as well, who's been a multi-medalist. We start off with lane 7. 4th in the long jump here for South Africa, Vamelo Molongo. Lane 5 for Italy. Silver in the 400 meters here. The man from Monza, Simone Managrasso. In lane 4 for the Netherlands, always successful in the long jump, Ronald Hertog, formerly a European 200 meters bronze medalist. Lane 3 for the United States, silver in the 200 meters, bronze in the 4 in Lyon in the Worlds 4 years ago, David Prince. And the new 400 meters world champion from Athens for Greece, Michael Saitis. The great Richard Brown, the world record holder and the champion in Doha. First three to go through to the final. Would have loved to see Richard Brown compete here. The man with the winged feet. So Saitis in 2, Prince in 3, Hertog in 4, Managrosso in 5, and Molongo in lane 7. The first three to qualify for the final. They're away, left quite a while, but what a good start by Molongo in 7. The 400 metres champion Saitis moving up, Prince moving up as well. Quite a hairstyle as well from the American. This could be really even, not much between any of them. On the near side, Molongo, on the inside, Saitis is moving up, and Hertog as well. And it's going to be Saitis, Hertog and Molongo in that order. 22.89, the winning time, and Saitis takes the win in that heat. Hertog, a long jump specialist, perennially at the moment a silver medalist behind Marcus Raymond, that, but Saitis 22.90 has been ratified as a run to be proud of, a beard to be proud of, and there he was on the inside in lane 2. Prince and Managrosso missed out in the end. They weren't that far off, around 120. Molongo had led for quite a while. Hertog coming to the fore, not as much as Saitis did there, the new 400 metres champion. The Athenian with a strong win, top 3 to go through. Hertog doing very well to reach that finally, was eliminated in the opening round in Rio in the 100 metres, there wasn't a 200. Or wasn't in the 2, should I say. Saitis, who finished 7th in the 200 metres final in Rio, behind Prince actually, who was 6th in that. Making sure here. So Saitis takes it, 22.90. Hertog and Molongo also through.
Evangelista Cardoso, men's long jump, T37. Revving the crowd up for his final attempt. He's in the silver medal position at present. He's got some distance to go though. Shang is in first position for the new championship record earlier on of 6:58. So needs to find 49 centimetres, does the Brazilian. Silver last year in Rio. He's already won silver here over the 200 metres. Nothing the matter with the takeoff. White flag given. Not too sure if he's going to find the actual required distance. .610, he's equalled his best so far in this competition, so he will take the silver medal to go with his silver from the Paralympics last year. Unless Uptrick can come up with something. The Pole, who set a new lifetime best of 5.91, putting 20 centimetres onto his best before this competition. Well, that's up there. It might well be a new lifetime best. It won't be enough to get him up into the medal positions, I don't think. But he's had an outstanding event nonetheless. When you add 20 centimetres to your new lifetime best. Not bad indeed, 5.81, so he takes fourth position. Here comes Shang, the reigning world and Paralympic champion. A new championship record, 6:58. One left, what's he got? He's got a foul, that's what he's got. Miles over the board. Red flag, but he'll still take the gold medal. Double world champion. Shang Guangzhou of China. A championship record with his second jump of 6:58. He passed on his third, fourth, fifth, and fouled on the sixth. Double world champion, some tattoo work there as well. Thankfully the lights are on. Gives us a good look. Championship record 6:58 for Shang. Defends that title. So confirmation of a championship record for Shang. He wins the long jump T37. Evangelista Cardoso picks up the silver. Sharabanyi of Ukraine with the bronze. Obtrek with a new lifetime best. Season best there for Dedahata of Japan. No mark for Chernecki of Poland. Kadena Cox gave the British crowd some big moments tonight. Why not wave that flag?
So now the women's discus F55. Diana Dudzite of Latvia. Gold already in the shot and the javelin. And with this third round attempt of 23 meters 11, magnificent history, her third gold medal. Silver for Colombia. For the silver medalist in the shot for Colombia, Erica Castano. It was a South American record of 21:30 that earned her second place. And an Asian record for the bronze for China, for Yang Li Wan of 19 meters 25. This with a third attempt. So Diana Dudzite, who won gold, silver and bronze at the Europeans in Grosseto last year, is a triple world champion here in London. Dudzite, 23:18, gold in all three throwing disciplines for Latvia, Castano the silver for Colombia, Yang the bronze for China.
The second heat in the men's 200 metres T44 sees Jared Wallace of the United States of America. He won gold in 2013 and took bronze behind Johnny Peacock in the 100 metres at these championships. But it's his compatriot Jerome Singleton, who's got a dual degree in mathematics and applied physics from Morehouse College in Atlanta, who goes from lane 6. Fourth in the 100 metres. Andy Foray, who's fifth in the 100 metres, formerly a player for Super Rugby's Golden Lions prior to his accident in 2003. Emmanuel De Marino of Italy, bronze over the 400 metres. The Italian is nicknamed the Beast. Avila Camodo of Spain, fifth over the 400 metres, 11th in the 100 metres, his senior international debut. And Jared Wallace will go from lane 2 with a cap on back to front. Bronze over the 100, didn't compete in 2015, but he took gold back in 2013. So Richard Brown, who's not at these championships, who broke the world and championship record in Doha 2 years ago, has both those records. 23.76 is the time to beat for the fastest loser across these finals. The first three automatically qualify. So they get away the first time of asking, and Jared Wallace has got away extremely quickly indeed. Jerome Singleton also on the outside, and Anu Forday also in lane 5. They're going to be the first three to go through. It's going to be a question of what order. Jared Wallace currently in first position, Anu Forday in second, and Jerome Singleton in third. They just slow down, all have a look at each other. It's Anu Forday who's going to go across. Jared Wallace on the inside will take second, and Singleton, his United States compatriot, who goes across in third in a time of 22.65 for Anu Forday. Well, only 5 in that race. Season best for Singleton in third position. And Di Marino in fourth. Won't be fast enough to qualify. Well, you saw Jared Wallace there in his first few strides, already up with Avila Camodo of Spain now. Singleton got away ever so quickly, and Forday ran a very good bend indeed. At that stage there, with 100 to go, you knew who the three were going to be. Relaxed night for Jared Wallace with the hat on back to front. Anu Forday, look at him looking around here. Watch him having a look. Jared Wallace will have a look in a moment as well. There he goes. Too easy. No need for psychological advantage here. Forday takes it. Wallace second. Singleton in third position. Anu Forday fifth in the 100 metres, 2 positions behind Jared Wallace, who took the bronze in that. Singleton will take third position and go through to the final. Slight headwind, 22.65 the winning time for Anu Forday. Wallace in second, Singleton with a season best in third position. Di Marino in fourth. So there's your start list for the men's 200 metres T44 final. Anu Forday goes through quickest out of the lot. Jared Wallace didn't compete in 2015. He's competing at these championships. Good friends with Johnny Peacock of Great Britain, who beat him in the 100 metres. He'll be confident ahead of the 200 metres final. Just look at that relaxation. It's going to be a good final though, Will.
Without a shadow of a doubt, very high standard, and we may be missing Richard Brown, but so let's take a look at Scott Seven attempting to win another major medal here for the United States. It's the men's shot put F53. Still quite a bit to go in this competition. Seven in second place right now. 8.13 is best. That a 7.83. Mokhtari Amami, our leader for Iran. The competition still ongoing, still a few to go in this. Mokhtari Amami leading for Iran. 7 in the silver medal position for the United States. And Azadullah Azimi in the bronze medal position for Iran. But the competition is not yet over. Aleš Kissy in fourth for the Czech Republic.
Double world champion, Paralympic champion. They lead the medal table.
China with golds tonight, Fan in the 200, Zhang in the long jump. For Great Britain, gold number 14 for Kadina Cox. Ukraine have won 3 gold medals tonight in the women's of Kovka long jump, Pomazan shot put, Ilchina in the discus. Australia, golds for James Turner in the T36, and our former commentary colleague, Evan O'Hanlon, in the T38. He's the most successful all-time world championship competitor in para-athletics for Australia. And what a dramatic victory as well for Germany tonight. An amazing victory for them right at the end of the competition for Federica Koleski in the shot put. Morocco with their 5th gold medal tonight. 4 golds for Latvia, 3 for the great Diana Dzite. All the throwing competitions she's won. Poland now have 22 medals. Ireland 3 gold, 3 silver, one of which is in the commentary box here.
I am indeed, I'm glad to be here.
Italy with 7 medals. Belgium now with 2 gold, both from Peter Gennon in the T51 in the 100 and the 400. Iran with 12 medals, one of them gold. Denmark with 2 medals now, a gold and a silver. Nine medals for Portugal, no golds yet. No gold yet for Thailand. Normally they do well in the 54s and the 53s. Belarus, Cyprus, Hungary, a bronze apiece. The F53 shot put. This is Aleš Kissy of the Czech Republic. 2 no throws, 7-18 with his 3rd throw earlier in the night. He'll have 3 throws in a row. He's in 4th place. He's the 2nd last to go, the other being Eric Monroy of Mexico. Likely to be the only challenger now to get into the top 3. Mukhtar Imami of Iran is our leader. Scott Severn of the United States in 2nd place. Azimi of Iran in 3rd. So an extra 80 centimeters needed by Kissy to get into the bronze medal position. .825 is lifetime best, 7.80 is season's best. Needs a new season's best to get into the medals. F53 seated throwing competition. There are 7 categories for seated throwing, 4 in the wheelchair, which always gives us great excitement on the track. And of course, it's a long night for these athletes too, because it takes a long time for them to get strapped in. Competition started over 2.5 hours ago. But in terms of the length of the night, you'll have had a few long competitions as well, Niamh. Does the fatigue come in while you're waiting and waiting and waiting?
It can do, but we're better off than the seated classes, because with the split 3 throws, you know, there could be over an hour and a half between their 3rd and 4th throw, which does make it difficult for them. But when you're going in and out every round, it's not so bad.
Kissy from the Czech Republic had 2 no throws early on. Would have put a lot of pressure on him, by the way, in the 3rd round, because had he had a no throw there are 9 starters, only the next 8. The top 8 will finish the competition, so he would have been eliminated had he had a no throw in round 3. Eight meters realistically what he'll be looking at here to get into the medals. has medalled previously at major recent games. So Kissy for the Czech Republic. Can he get into the medals here? It needed to be on the beyond the 8-meter line, and it's not 7.96 either. Silver in Grosseto last year at the Europeans, bronze in Doha, 5th in Rio. Have you ever been in a position like that? You've had 2 no throws, needed something in round 3, 7.52 by the way there, stays 4th.
I've made it through the final luckily each time, but it's still, say, going in with your warm-ups and you might be hitting them out. It does put a lot of pressure on you mentally.
So 7.52, basically another half meter onto that, and he's into 3rd. Takes a while, don't remember, for the competition to progress. So, can he hit the 8-meter line here? Oh, that's close! It's not far away, is he? Now 7.96 is 3rd place, but this needs to be 7.97 because of countback. And Azemi's competition over. The top 3 will not be throwing again. It's very close to 8 meters. 7.85, he stays 4th. And he still needs 7.97 because Azemi's second best throw is beyond 7.85.
Well, since he's thrown those first couple of fouls, he's improved with every throw. Needs to be that season best again. Here we go. No, he hasn't beaten it. He knows it as well. So Kissy will finish in 4th position. Poor start with a couple of fouls. Finally found his rhythm. So there it is, 7.70, no improvement. He'll finish in 4th position. So this is as it stands. Azemi in 3rd position, unlikely to challenge there for silver or bronze. 7 with a season best is in the silver medal position, and Mokhtar Hamani with a new area record, 8.35. Only the Mexican athlete, Eric Ortiz Monroy, has 3 more throws, so those are your likely medalists. So it was a night indeed. Oksana Zubkovska, a 4th consecutive World F12 long jump title, started off. James Turner of Australia added 400 metres gold in the T36. World Championships also winning the 200 metres. Drama in the men's T11, 200 metres when Timothy Adolph was disqualified. Evan O'Hanlon winning his T38, but Vale Katila, with his 4th goal of these games, was the standout. For me, Tolson Tollett, Will Downing and Neve McCarthy, and the team, bye-bye.